Welcome to today's vlog. I'm starting this one in the evening, which can mean only one thing, and that is that my kids are off school at the moment. It's the Easter holidays, so my days are just filled with kids' activities, so I tend to do the majority of my art business work in the evenings. And this vlog is going to be all about how I'm preparing for the summer art markets and craft fairs that I've got coming up. The first one is going to be the first week in June, and it's now the first week in April, so I've got a good couple of months ahead of me to prepare. I'm doing some preparation work for my next painting, and it's going to be this one. I'm really excited about it because it's going to be the biggest pet portrait I've done so far. And yeah, I'm going to film my process for doing it this time, not the whole thing obviously, because that would be a 10-hour long video but I'll film my process and I am going to make it into a YouTube video. So yeah, after this one, this will be my next one. Sorry for the weird lighting, it is nighttime and I've got my daylight lamp on, so it's very bright. And this is the Doberman painting that I started, and I think now I want to order a few items that I've been researching for quite a long time. So a couple of big things that I need to get is a gazebo and some tables as well. So I've spent way too much time researching gazebos. I've gone back and forth between different options. Originally I thought I was going to go for a cheaper price point gazebo because I don't want to invest a lot of money into doing these art markets initially, because I haven't done that many. I've only done one. So, and that one that I did really enjoy, but it was an indoor one and it was fairly small and quite easy. Whereas the two that I've got coming up in the summer, they're both outdoor. They're going to be a lot bigger. I'm going to have to take a lot more stuff with me. It's going to take longer to set up and pack down, all that kind of stuff. So I thought I'll start off at the cheaper end of the scale with the products that I get, and then if I really enjoy it and I want to do more next year, then I will invest at that point. And I've slept on that theory for a little while, and then I completely changed my mind and thought, no, if I'm going to do this, I may as well do it properly and get things that are a bit more expensive but better quality, and they're going to last longer. And if it turns out that I don't enjoy doing it or it doesn't work out for me, then I can always sell them. So that was the kind of point where I got to, and then I kind of ping-ponged back and forth between these two different opinions for weeks, and I think now I've finally settled on the gazebo that I'm going to buy. So if anyone is interested, I will link it down below. I'm going to order it tonight, and then hopefully by the end of this video I will have received it and I can put it up and show you and give you a review on how easy it is to put up and how it looks. Obviously it won't be a review on how it lasts for a week of camping or whatever, because I'm only going to set it up in my garden. But yeah, I'll let you know what it's like and what I think. And it's not the cheapest of gazebos, but it's also not the most expensive. Some of them I found are like way too much money, because obviously you can get branded ones as well with your specific colour of your brand and your logo on them. Definitely not going to go down that route, so I'll say it was more of a mid-priced range. And the other thing I'm going to order is 2 trestle tables. So the space that I've got at both my events is 3 meters by 3 meters. So I'm kind of going to have 2 tables and a right angle, and they're going to be you can get trestle tables in different lengths, obviously, and the ones that I'm going to order are 1.8 meters by 1.8 meters. So again, they'll hopefully arrive before the end of this video and I can set them up. And if you've got similar events coming up then and you need to buy all this kind of stuff, then hopefully this video in some way, shape or form will be helpful for you. And one other point to add quickly is that I will review the products in this video when I initially receive them, and then I can also do another review after I've done my art markets, maybe at the end of the summer, just to let you know what I thought of all the products. Yeah, so hopefully that will help in some way. One thing I have got is some bunting. This bunting to go around the outside of my gazebo. It's just some Hessian bunting, and I'm also going to order some flyers with information all about how to order my pet portrait commissions, and I'm also going to get a sign with my logo printed on to go at the back of the gazebo. So hopefully those two things will also arrive in this video and I can show you. I filmed this footage quite a few months ago now, but I've never actually used it in one of my videos, and I thought now would be the perfect opportunity. So it's my husband and I making a display stand, a DIY display stand. I got the idea from Pinterest and I'm basically going to use it to display some of my smaller artworks. I'm probably going to need to do a couple more before the art market in June, and I just thought I would show you how we made it. So we went to the local DIY hardware shop and just got some pieces of wood, as you can see. We measured how tall we wanted the display stand to be, and this will obviously be based on the size of the artworks that you wanted to display. So we just cut the top off, and then using this offcut we're going to make the back kind of stand bits that the plywood rests on, which will become a bit more obvious later on. Now we're just screwing the back side pieces into the front. Now we're just drilling the holes to attach the battens, like so. There'll be one level there and then one level there where that line is. Okay, first batten is on. Now we're moving on to the second one. That's just to give an idea of how it would work. I've popped 2 paintings on there. I could probably fit 3 wide, but and then obviously there's 2 more levels to put more on. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like so. So then let's just move these over because I put 3 of the A6 size here. Hopefully you can see this properly. I'm squashed in the corner of my room, but I've decided to use this stand for my greeting cards and prints now. And I think if I put 1 more piece of wood across here to make another ledge, it's going to perfectly fit 3 rows of my greeting cards. So I'm definitely going to do that, and then I'm going to use the bottom section to put some prints. This one's not actually a print, it's an original, but I've still got a couple of months till the event, so I'm going to be doing some more greeting card designs. So I should have 4, 8. My target is 12, but if I manage 12, I'm going to be really impressed with myself, because at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got my Cavapoo card as well, which I haven't put up there. I've got 5 at the moment. And my target for prints, I've only got 1 currently of the Boston Terrier. So I think I'm going to do 3. So I'm going to do 2 more. And I might even use one of these designs as the 2 prints. I've just received a very exciting delivery, so I thought I would show you what's inside. So I ordered 2 new bookmark designs, my Basset Hound and my Boston Terrier. So I think I ordered 20 or 30 of each. I ordered quite a lot because I'm doing some bookmarks for goodie bags for Dogstaffel. So Dogstaffel coming up in June, and it's a dog festival event where I'm going to be showing my artwork, and I volunteered to give 25 bookmarks to some goodie bags that they're going to be handing out. So yeah, I ordered quite a few, and I think I will do equal amounts of my 3 different designs. So 8, is that? 8 times 3 is 24, yeah, plus 1. So 8 of each. And one sec. Yeah, so this is the other one, the Malinois. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 designs. So these are already all made up with the army green tassel, and I ordered 4 new colour tassels, no, 3 new colour tassels. So I'm going to make a variety of different colours in each. But I also need to start creating a flyer. So with the bookmarks that are going into the goodie bags, you can also include one of your flyers in there. So I'm going to start designing that. I need to do those anyway to take to art events with me, to kind of leave on my table for people to take. So it'll have the information on how to place an order, how long it takes, how to take a good reference photo, and obviously all my prices and the prices of framing, all that kind of stuff. And the other thing that was in the delivery was a new greeting card design, which is of my Boston Terrier painting. So I'm going to hand sign each of those and put them into their compostable sleeves with their envelopes. So yeah, I'll get started with all that now. And just quickly before I start that, I'll show you the progress with Rufus's portrait. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going, and I've probably got a few more hours work on there, so I'll continue with that today. And I'm also still filming my Skillshare tutorial. This is OB, so I'm going to do some more work to that. Yeah, this is the progress so far. Still got a lot more work to go, and I've been filming everything so far. It'll be interesting to see the feedback on this course, because it will be a lot longer than the last one I put on. I think the last one was around 40 or 50 minutes. So I thought I would just show you this up close before I package them all up. As always, the print quality from printed.com is just really, really good, and you can probably see the paper, texture of the paper there. This is the Tintoretto gesso paper, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's the 250 GSM thickness as well, which I find is perfect. So I'm just going to make up a little area or station with all my different things that I need to package up the bookmarks and the greeting cards. Okay, that is the first one done. So they are all packaged up and ready to go. I'm going to create the Etsy listing and the listing for my website. I've started using a mock-up. So I bought a mock-up from Etsy. It was only a few pounds, but I basically wanted to standardize the listings for all my greeting cards, so I can just take the file that I made to print the greeting cards and upload that into the mock-up, and then they will all look standardized across my Etsy shop and website. I'll show you what I mean in a second. This is my bookmark creating station. So I've got my bookmarks and first of all, I make a small dot in the center with the ruler and pen, and then I use this single hole punch to make the hole, pop in a tassel. So I've got chocolate, sky blue, coffee and green, and pop them into one of these glassine bags, which are exactly the right size, and then finish off with a sticker. I think this might be my favourite combo with the Boston Terrier, the army green, and I think with the Basset Hound I do love the coffee coloured ones. I've actually just had a thought that for the Dogs to Fall goodie bag bookmarks, my business card fits inside these glassine bags, so I'm going to put them in with the bookmark as well. They'll both fit in nicely, so yeah, it's just a bit of additional kind of marketing potential. I've made up one of each bookmark with different coloured tassel on, so I'm just going to, I've taken individual photos of each one already, but now I'm going to put all 4 of each together and just do a group photo. And also I think I will, when I put the listing onto Etsy, give people the option to choose which of these they want. So I'm going to do some photo mock-ups now, and yeah, I'll just do one of each. I've just done the same for the Boston Terrier bookmark. So yeah, again, I'll just take some photos of all 4 of them, and then I'll take individual ones as well with the book. Let's just get the book. So this is the book that I use. It's nice and heavy and thick, and yeah, it just makes for a good prop. That is 25 bookmarks made up. I'm just going to put together one of my shipping boxes now and see if it fits in. Okay, they are going to fit in. I'm going to have to send my flyers separately, I think. Yeah, they're just about going to squeeze in there, and then I think when I do my flyers, I'm going to make them same size as this, A5, and then put them in a separate box. Hopefully they won't mind that.
If it slows down my way, it's because it's not a train, it's going to connect. Mommy, I can see.
owner, I think, watches my YouTube videos. So if you're watching, hello. I'm really enjoying painting this portrait. My packages have arrived. So this is my gazebo and my 2 trestle tables. So the gazebo comes in 2 packages. One of them is the canopy and the sides, so it's not too heavy, but the other one is the frame, the metal frame, and that is really heavy. So I would say if you're similar to me, then you probably wouldn't be able to lift it on your own. So I had to get my husband to help me. So that's something to bear in mind if you are perhaps doing an art market or a craft fair on your own and you need to take this gazebo with you, then the frame is very, very heavy. I'm just going to do the frame and the top canopy for now. So I've reached this point. So far it's been quite easy. You definitely need 2 people to begin with. Try and lift it up so it's a bit higher off the ground. Surprise, surprise, a few minutes after I put the gazebo up, it started to rain, so I had to bring it all back inside. So I'm going to have to postpone opening the trestle tables until tomorrow. So for the rest of the afternoon, I'm going to package up Rufus's portrait. So I've shown this before, and I've also done a video on how I frame and package my portraits. So head over to that video if you're interested. And yeah, I'm just going to package this one up and then take it to the post office tomorrow. This is Rufus's finished portrait, so I'm just about to package him up, and I thought I would just show you before I wrap him up in the tissue paper. Whilst I'm packaging up the portrait, I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to tell you about my initial thoughts on the gazebo. So as I've already mentioned, it is really, really heavy. So unless you're parking somewhere very close to where you're going to be setting it up, then you probably would need someone else to help you lift it. Luckily for me, I am leaving my car right next to my pitch. So yeah, it should be fairly easy for me just to kind of roll it out with the boot. And also I will have someone there to help me as well. And when you put the frame up, that is also a 2-man job. So you need 1 person either side to pull the frame outwards. In terms of setting it up, it is really, really easy. You just basically pop it open, put the canopy on, attach it to the Velcro straps, and then as you saw me doing, just lift the legs up to the height that you want it. It's really, really easy, and it feels really robust and sturdy as well. It is a heavy duty one. And yeah, you can really tell the quality is really, really good. And also the canopy is waterproof. So hopefully if it does rain, everything underneath will be safe and kept dry. And as promised, I'm now going to unpackage the trestle tables. So these are fairly kind of a bog standard item, which you find at most craft fairs. So I don't feel like I need to review them in that much detail, but yeah, they seem really, really great quality. I'm really glad that I've now got 2 of the big ticket items ticked off my list. I'm feeling quite happy and confident with the purchases that I made. I know it's early days, but hopefully they will hold up well. I'm probably going to leave this vlog here now. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, over the next couple of months, I'm going to be slowly ticking off more things on my to-do list in the run-up to the first event that I've got at the beginning of June.